Word for making your life circumstances seem much worse than it is. What is a word for when someone feels overly sorry for themselves? John writes how his life was ruined by only being potty trained a year later than other kids of his age. Sally responds saying John is self. I thought of pity party, but it doesn't fit into the context. I'm thinking of a more formal word perhaps that tries to convey an over-exaggeration of feeling sorry for oneself or making one's life circumstances seem much worse than it is.
The act of reflecting on one's perceived woes is also known as self-commiserating. And then he sighed a querulous, self-commiserating sigh, as if in pure regret that he, the loved and courted of so many worshippers, should be now abandoned to the mercy of a harsh, exacting, cold-hearted woman like that, and even glad of what kindness she chose to bestow. Chapter 48, The Tenant of Wildfell Hall, and Brawny.
The term you are looking for is self-pity. A feeling of pity for yourself because you believe you have suffered more than is fair or reasonable. M.W. John is self-pitying.
Consider catastrophizing. Sally responds saying John is catastrophizing. This is a term, used often in the psychological field, for making a catastrophe out of an otherwise minor event. See. What is catastrophizing? This URL. Wiktionary catastrophize. This URL. How to stop catastrophizing. This URL.
You could say he is playing the victim. This URL. Other phrases include the poor me routine. A more clinical analysis of the situation might suggest that this is an attempt at emotional blackmail as part of a passive-aggressive relationship strategy. This URL. This URL.
I would call them a drama queen. A person who often has exaggerated or overly emotional reactions to events or situations.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.